Hey guys, Stephen Boas from the Happy Profits. Just welcome you today. We had two stocks that we looked at this morning, pretty decent float, and then another one popped out of nowhere. So we'll just look at those charts real quick. We're going to pull up right here, AIMD. Now, if you see this chart, it looks really good. Let me show you where we called it in pre-market right here when it held its gains here in this area right here. And we called it a 316 breakout right here, and it balled out about 450. I even took some more trades starting at this 374 cup here. I just want to show you how early we do call them out on this chat room if you're curious. Right here I say morning, and then I start putting lines where you should take trades. And what you should do is you'll see this 316 right here, 316 breakout or bounce off the 284. Here's the 316 breakout, and then here's the dip buy right here on that line as well on both of those charts. So look how far it went up to the fours, and then it started reversing at 375 turnaround where I call it out. So if you can look at all this right here, all the way up here, good trades. We have great traders all the time. Justin killed it on one of them as well. And you'll just see this. And then someone called this out a little late. Some of this was a little too late. I did take one trade here, but after a while, you just watch that it just returned all its money. And then one more breakdown at this, at the 334 on AIMD, and broke out just about a dime. That's all it came up. And then took another dime here on the 270 line right here. So those are all happening. And basically what you're doing is eventually you just got to read the market if it's still uptrending. If you could have got in here, that would have been the best trade of the day. And then right here, that's the other level that you would trade. And then it had resistance, and then it tried one more time, those two lines, and it didn't go. And then look, big sell-off. And then it's tried to stabilize right here. I just called this out a couple minutes ago, 334. It's going to retrend. I'll show you that in that chat room real quick. I'll go to the very bottom, and I just said, look, right here, start looking at the cup and handle starting at the 334 line right here. And then right here, let's just look at that line right here, 334, cup and handle. And if it can really break this 355 area, I do see a lot of upside because it did stabilize, retry, but it would have to re-break this or these highs, whatever you would look at, because otherwise these are higher highs, but they're short-term higher highs. So when you're doing this kind of trade, you have to scalp. Otherwise, it's just a small bear flag unless it proves itself. So, hey, y'all have a good day. Thank you so much.